Stop scrolling right now, because a 106-year-old man is about to reveal the secret to happiness and long life that took him a century to understand. It's not olive oil. It's not wine. It's not walking every day. It's something so simple yet so powerful that once you hear it, you'll realize you've been wasting years waiting for happiness to find you. Everybody wants to know the secret. They come to me and say, "Sal, what's the secret? How do you live so long? How are you still laughing at 106? They expect some magic formula, some special diet, some ancient Italian remedy. But the truth is so much simpler and so much harder than any of that. The secret is you choose. Every single day, when you wake up, you make a decision. Joy is not something that happens to you like rain falling from the sky. Joy is something you decide, like putting on your shoes in the morning. Most people never figure this out. They spend their entire lives waiting for life to make them happy. They wait for the right job, the right person, the right moment, the right amount of money, and they die waiting with their happiness still somewhere in the future that never arrives. Before you think I had it easy, let me tell you what I survived. My mother died when I was 5 years old from tuberculosis. I still remember her coughing blood into a handkerchief while I stood there helpless. My father brought me to America in 1928 with $40 and no English. I was 8 years old, sleeping on a floor with 6 other people in Brooklyn. I worked from age 10 making shoes until my fingers bled. Then I met Anna Maria, the most beautiful woman I ever saw, with black hair, green eyes, and a voice like music. We had 9 perfect years together and 2 beautiful babies. Then on June 14, 1951, she went to the roof to hang laundry, and a brain aneurysm killed her instantly. She was 28 years old, and I was 31 with 2 babies and no idea how to go on. In 1978, my shop burned down. Everything I built for 26 years, gone in one night. I stood on the sidewalk, watching 60 years of my family's work turn to ashes. So don't tell me about hard times, because I know hard times. But here's what I also know. Hard times don't have to make you hard. That's the first lesson you need to write down and never forget. You get to choose what your suffering makes you. After Anna Maria died, for 6 months I was the angriest man in Brooklyn. I yelled at customers. I yelled at my sister. My own children were scared of me. Then one night my daughter Lucia, who was 5 years old, came crying and said, "Papa, why are you so mad? Did I do something wrong?" That night I made a decision that saved my life. I said, "Sal, you can be angry or you can be a father, but you can't be both." Anna Maria didn't marry an angry man. She married a man who made her laugh. So I decided to honor her memory by being the man she fell in love with. Not because I wasn't sad. I was sad every day for years. But I decided sadness wasn't going to be the only thing my children saw. In 1990, I'm 70 years old, and I see this woman at a church potluck laughing, and her whole face lights up. Her name was Gloria Washington. She was black. She was 62, a retired nurse. When I walked over to talk to her, half the room stopped eating to watch. An old Italian man and a black woman in 1990 Brooklyn, the looks we got. My own son Enzo didn't speak to me for 2 years after I married her. He said I was disgracing his mother's memory. He said the neighborhood was talking. I told him, "Enzo, I love you, but I spent 40 years alone. I'm 70 years old. I found someone who makes me laugh. If the neighborhood doesn't like it, the neighborhood can go to hell." That's the second lesson. Stop caring what people think. Other people's opinions can't hurt you. Only you can hurt yourself by believing them. Gloria and me had 33 beautiful years. She died last January at 95. I miss her every day, but she would be angry if I stopped laughing. You want to know what makes me happy now at 106 years old? Coffee in the morning, light coming through my window, my great-granddaughter Sophia, who calls every Sunday. The taste of good bread, the sound of Italian music, a warm bed, a stranger who smiles at me. That's it. That's the whole list. I don't need a yacht or a mansion. Here's the secret inside the secret. I could have been this happy at 30, at 40, at 50, but I was too busy chasing things that didn't matter, too busy worrying, too busy being afraid. The third lesson is the most important. Happiness is not at the end of something. It's not waiting for you when you get the job, the house, the money. Happiness is right here, right now, in the things you already have. But you have to open your eyes to see it, and most people walk right past it every day. Tonight I want you to sit down, look around, and find 3 things you're grateful for. Not big things, small things. The way your dog looks at you, your kids laughing, the fact that you can breathe. Gratitude is like a muscle, and you have to exercise it every day. I'm 106 years old. I lost my mother at 5, my first wife at 31, my shop at 58, Gloria last year. I should be the saddest man in the world, but I'm not. Because every morning I wake up and say thank you God for one more day. That's the secret. You choose joy every single day, not because life is easy, but because the alternative is misery. And misery is a waste of whatever time you have left. Now smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell, because wisdom like this took me 106 years to learn. Drop a comment telling me what you're grateful for today, because I want to read every single one. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. Hit that like button, because every like helps this reach more people who are suffering needlessly. Stop waiting to be happy. Choose joy now, while you're still here to choose it. May God bless you, my friend.